So, little heater, I got you set on 72, right? What's the actual temperature? 43 degrees in here. I'm going to introduce my new buddy. My big buddy. But don't let the name fool you. Big buddy's about 18 inches tall by about 14, 15 inches wide. And if you buy this extra hose, which they rip you off at Home Depot for about 30 bucks, you can hook up a propane tank instead of your standard little 1 pound propane tanks on each side, which burn out in only a couple hours. This here will get you a lot more hours runtime for a lot more bang for your buck. Let me show you how the controls on the Big Buddy work. So you got your off, you got your pilot, your low, your medium, and of course your high. So when you push down, turn it, that lights your pilot. Now you can leave that on, but I prefer not to when not in use because you don't want to run your propane dry. Then you push down a little bit and you can turn to low. And what low does is, as you can see, it heats up one side. So one of these cone sides, these ceramic cones, gets heated up. And you can see it turning to red already. Turning it to medium just keeps one side lit, but it makes it way more intense. So you got one side lit, real intense, the other side's cold. Turning it to high, what that does is it heats both sides up. And both of these sides have the same intensity as the medium. So they're both heated up really intensely. And I'll tell you, this thing, the Big Buddy, puts out a lot of heat. Compared to my electric space heater here, which is a pretty good electric space heater, I would say the Big Buddy's putting out 5 or 6 times more heat at least. I mean, this thing is kicking. You don't want to stand too close to this thing because it could burn a little bit, which is a good thing. But it's got this safety mesh on it, so you won't get scalded too badly. So it's the day after Christmas here, and it's heated up here to a balmy 27 degrees. And what I want to do is I want to keep this Big Buddy here on for about an hour. And I want to take this temperature right here. It's about 44 degrees in here. I'm going to turn this off. Let the Big Buddy run for about an hour, and I'll come back and we'll see what the difference in temperature is.
2 hours later.
All right, so I'm back. So I've been letting the Big Buddy run for about an hour or so, probably a little more than that. It's about 29 degrees outside now, and we're going to see. I got to turn this heater on, the electric heater, and it'll show me the temperature. So about 46. So here's the thing. It heated up about 2 degrees in here. This is an uninsulated space, about 13, 14 feet by 10, and it's really cold outside. So what I recommend doing is using your Big Buddy here, your Big Buddy, in conjunction with a space heater, right? Turn this baby on, an electric heater. Once you get the temperature you like, I think the Big Buddy can maintain that temperature for you, but you might have to just kind of get a little help for a little while so we won't throw you out right away. Keep this on, and then you'll be good. So I quickly want to go over some of the pluses and minuses of the Big Buddy heater. Number one is the price. It's definitely a minus, I would say. It's $140, a little pricey. And if you want to hook up a 20-gallon propane tank, you're looking at another $25. So that brings the total cost to around $165, which is not cheap for a portable heater. Number two is that the Big Buddy comes with a fan built inside, which is kind of a cool feature. Now, the only odd thing about that is that they don't give you the wire to use the fan. I guess they figure you may be using the Big Buddy outdoors, you may not, I don't know. So they don't give you the wire, you have to buy it separate. I think that's really weird. If you're going to spend $140 on a Big Buddy heater, they can give you that cheap little wire. I don't understand that. I don't know how effective it would be with the heater, but come on, don't have the heater and then not give me the power source for it. One of the good things about it, though, is that it is a really low odor heater, which I really, really think is important. I had a couple others that weren't low odor, and they really were not workable. I had to vent the room so many times that the heat really wasn't that effective. Another thing is that it has a low oxygen depletion sensor, I think it's called, which means that if the oxygen gets low from the burning of the gas in the room, the heater will shut off automatically. That's a great feature, I think. And the heater overall does work well. So overall, I'd say it's definitely something worth looking into if you do need some heat in a space that maybe you don't have electric or the electric heater's not doing enough. Are there any heaters that you guys recommend that maybe are better? Let me know. Like, subscribe, thanks for watching.